Whata?
And g'day viewers, I'm Michael.
And I'm Janet, and welcome to this week's episode about Humane Resources. HR has earned a bad reputation.
Today we discuss the importance of changing the human into humane, adding the importance of E, of emotional intelligence and empathy.
The power is within the people. Humane Resources is where you acknowledge, empower and encourage the most vital aspects of your life and your business, your people.
So if you're ready to add the E to empower your results, listen up.
Welcome to the Midlife Mind Compass, a podcast helping people in midlife learn to think critically and intentionally to reduce anxiety and stress and live a more purposeful and calm life. Whata?
And g'day listeners, I'm Michael.
And I'm Janet. And welcome to this week's episode about Humane Resources. HR, Human Resources, has earned a bad reputation. In many workplaces here in Australia, it has earned the nickname Human Remains. We're going to change that, as today you will learn the importance of changing the human into humane, adding the important E of emotional intelligence, empathy and empowerment.
You'll also learn why the power is in your people, at home, at work and in the community, and how leading with compassion transforms your culture.
Humane Resources is where you acknowledge, empower and encourage the most vital aspects of your life and your business, your people. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary states the word human as a bipedal mammal primate. And the word humane means having or showing compassion or benevolence. Simply by adding the E to the end of the word human, you completely transform the meaning of the word and how you look at and behave around the human resources construct.
Humane Resources changes the paradigm and brings a spirit of kindness into handling every interaction that you have with people. The key components of HR include, but they're not limited to, talent management, negotiating compensation and conditions, workplace training and development, issues around compliance and workplace safety. But let's look at the talent management process and how bringing a humane approach to the strategies used to attract, develop and motivate your people helps to retain high-performing employees. First up, one of the most important humane actions that you can take is to respond to job applicants. Having been in the recruitment industry for a very long time, this is one of the most frustrating things that candidates actually come across, that no one actually gets back to them.
In the online application world, it's a seemingly lost art. There's so much noise and so much competition. Taking the time to respond to applicants changes the way people feel about you, your company, and most importantly, themselves. It's courteous and it's basic common sense. Okay, if you're inundated with thousands of applicants and you can't physically respond, engage some auto-reply software at least to convey that their application has been received, and if interested, they will be contacted. If you're not inundated with thousands of applicants, take the 60 seconds to reply and say thank you for your interest. Developing your staff involves finding out what areas they feel need improvement. Having the conversations one-on-one and listening to their needs and then advising recommended steps, or, if not readily available, researching courses or reading materials that can assist them.
As Simon Sinek said, leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. So when practicing humane resources, it's essential to think of leadership as an opportunity to care for your employees, not just to manage them. And this mind shift builds trust and loyalty within your teams. And regarding compensation or conditions, again, listening to the people's reasons and requirements, then liaising and presenting their requests to the CFO or the financial managerial powers that be, and getting the answers back to the people in a timely manner makes them feel listened to and acknowledged. Okay, they're not always going to like the answer, but it's being and feeling heard that counts.
English author John Donne wrote, "No man is an island. Not one of us is self-sufficient. Everyone relies on others." Like Muhammad Ali's short poem delivered at a 1975 commencement speech at Harvard, "Me, we." Our connection is what truly nourishes, supports, and drives us. And our connections work best by heart, when we connect with feeling and intention. Practicing emotional intelligence in all your dealings with people creates a culture where people feel both valued and empowered. They matter, their feelings matter, and their lives matter. They are not merely numbers on an employee list. They are the power that makes the company or the family or the community tick. When you lead with your heart, it doesn't make you a pushover.
Kindness is actually a strength, and it's a strength that permeates and radiates in all your words and actions. And this includes when you're having to deliver constructive criticism or the difficult news of a person losing their job. Practicing empathy in these situations will leave a lasting imprint of value on the person you're dealing with. Humane Resources is when empathy is found in holding heart and headspace in your interactions with others. And what about when you're dealing with a really difficult personality or situation and the last thing that you feel is empathy? How can you bring heart space to these type of connections? As Jim Rohn said, we can't always control the wind, but we can adjust our sails. And dealing with challenging personalities and difficult situations is inevitable in any workplace. So here's a really easy process that Janet's going to share with you to alchemize difficult people and situations.
I've used this alchemy exercise many times, both for myself and handed on to clients. The results defy reason or rhyme. And I need you to leave your fragile ego out of this, that little naysaying voice that says this feels weird or sounds strange and it doesn't make sense. Please just park that now for one side. This powerful technique involves ho'oponopono, which is an ancient Hawaiian healing ritual, meaning to make things right. It is a Hawaiian practice for forgiveness. It is a powerful mantra for giving you and any situation a clean slate. To do this exercise, you'll need some paper, a grey lead pencil, and an eraser. You write the following statement. Even though I have this situation in my life presenting as, here you insert the name of the person or the situation, I choose to transmute this for the highest good of all concerned. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Repeat the statement 4 times, reading it out loud, and then erase the words off the page. Do this once a day. Some clients have reported swift changes after only 1 day or a few days. I recommend at least 16 days if the problem or the person is persistent. The other point I want to make here is you need to let go of how the situation or person will change. Please just trust the process. You will be amazed at the changes in people and situations. It's truly miraculous.
Thanks for joining today's episode of the Midlife Mind Compass. It's been great to have you on board, and we hope that these insights help you unlock your potential. So stay tuned for the next episode as we explore and unlock more tools for personal and professional growth.
Until next time, may you bring the E to human in all your interactions with those you lead at home, work, and in the community. Until next time, love and blessings.
See ya.